So are you using your property for the rights that it is approved for? So various municipalities across the country are enforcing penalties and backdating some of these penalties if they find that a property is being used for something other than what the zoning allows, or if they find that there are dwellings on the premises that have no building plan. So they're comparing what other approved building plans, what does it show, and then they're actually doing inspections at a lot of homes unannounced to check why is this building here, because on the building plans it doesn't show. So you need to be aware of this, right? So just have a look at this. So it says here that in Pretoria has issued penalty rates to more than 700 properties in a single enforcement cycle, while Johannesburg has intensified inspections of student accommodation, Airbnbs and home-based businesses, and Cape Town has increased enforcement around short-term letting and unauthorized second dwellings and backyard rentals. So essentially what they are all doing is they are checking that your property is zoned for a certain purpose. Are you using it for that purpose? Or have you gone and built back rooms that are not approved? Have you started running an Airbnb from the property without getting proper approvals and zoning in place? Have you basically started a home-based business, and do you have a license in place to run that business from the house? So essentially this is all revenue generation. So they are checking the data that they have on file for properties, and they could just be doing this randomly, just randomly checking what is approved for these properties in this area, then looking at what actually exists on the property, by doing actual inspections, on-site inspections. And then if it differs from what is approved, then they will basically issue penalties, and they are even backdating penalties if they find that you are doing something on the property that is not on file as approved for that property. So long and the short of it is, make sure that if you are running any sort of business or sort of property rental related business, that the structures firstly are approved, that the zoning allows for it, or that you have the proper licenses in place to be running that business or that venture from that property, because otherwise you could find yourself being slapped with penalties, backdated penalties, which could then end up being a huge amount, and then you have to pay all that money to the council.